Shalom people, this is Brother Laws coming at you with another video. And I was kind of curious to find out the comparisons between the amount of money that Katrina cost the United States and the amount of money that this Hurricane Ida that just barreled through the United States cost. And the cost comparisons show out that even though Hurricane Ida, at least the initial count of the body count is not as high as Katrina, monetarily wise, it's slated to become way more expensive than the Hurricane Katrina hurricane that devastated mostly Louisiana, but Ida it caused damage in pretty much every state that it went through, and then it really did a whole lot of damage to the tri-state area, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and New York. The cost estimates comparisons were Katrina was 81 billion. The Ida is slated to probably cost the U.S. about 95 billion, and it could go up to 100 billion. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes over that, because they said they actually are still recovering bodies from all the flooding. You know, people that got caught in their vehicles and got swept away, and they have yet to find the bodies, or some of the bodies I might never find if they got swept into, you know, different places. Then the people that got trapped in the different houses, in the basements where they haven't been able to, you know, get the water out. That it could easily, the body count could easily run into the hundreds, if not close to Katrina when it's all said and done. Because I think the final body count for Katrina was over 1,800 people that they know of, and I think that the total for Katrina actually probably could be higher too. But you know, but it's just so amazing that we have got used to these kinds of numbers. You know, 81 billion, 90. You know, where is all this money coming from? You understand? This is, and then when we look at the case for the black people, the descendants of slaves in this country, to get our reparations, because Babylon has chose not to repent so many times, that they have paid out so much money so many times over than if they had just, you know, initially gave us what was ours. But they haven't. And you see that this is just one storm, and this wasn't this from what I understand, Ida did not come from the west coast of Africa. It formed in the Caribbean, somewhere near Cuba or something. Or I could be wrong. Maybe it turned into a hurricane when it got to Cuba. I'm not certain, but it's caused so much damage to this nation, this one storm, and we still have some time left in the hurricane season, and it kind of makes you wonder. You know, like I said, the people that are understanding that black people know that it's something due to us, whether these black people believe they are Judah or not. Clearly, black people, not just here in America, but in the Caribbean, in England, our people are saying, you owe us something. And for all those nations, it seems they're saying, no, we don't. We're seeing all these natural disasters, just, you know, gonna cost them into, when it's, you know, said and done, into the trillions of dollars. You know, it's clearly, and probably could get to 2 quadrillion when it's all said and done, if you total up all of the insurance claims that will be sent out for the shipping and the lost wages and the lives, I mean, but the Bible said she had a chance to repent, but she didn't. So we have Ida. I don't know what the next storm slated is, but if it's anything like Ida, I'm telling you, you're gonna probably have insurance companies that's gonna start telling the government they need to be bailed out, like with the AIG thing that happened back with the housing debacle. I really believe that. I believe they're gonna tell the Congress and the Senate, y'all need to craft a bill to bail us out, because not only do we have to deal with these natural disasters and all this different things, I think it's gonna be like before we come out of this place, it's gonna be just like the first Egypt, when finally Pharaoh's advisor said, do you not know that we are all but dead men? They was basically trying to tell him that you understand that our economy, our Egyptian economy is totally, you know, in the tank. And by the way, it was Joseph or Jacob, who was the prime minister of Egypt, that got Egypt on the path to wealth and prosperity anyway, when he was, you know, able during the famine to buy up all the land for the Egyptian royalty, for the Egyptian government from the people, and to be the breadbasket at that time of the world, known world. It was Joseph. So I just thought that was just an interesting caveat to see how much money and even, like I said, they're still cleaning up. That number could definitely go up. The number of bodies and the deaths associated with Ida could go up. And so, you know, just be prepared for the shortages you come, because this ended it. You know, I can imagine with Louisiana having problems with their power, and the cities having problems getting online to give people clean water and food to have to live, that a lot of stuff is going to be diverted to the state of Louisiana to help those people for however long it might be. And eventually probably might have to relocate some of them people out and say, well, we can't sustain y'all through bottled water and food donations. You're just gonna have to temporarily move to another state, or they might again come up with those different FEMA camps that they came up with they offered the people in Louisiana, which a lot of them just ended up moving out of state. So with that, I just want you to give a thumbs up on this video. I want you to leave a comment. I want you to subscribe. I want you to share. Be blessed.